Hello again, everybody. Jeremy Hartley with you, and this is another video in the
Mortal
MK1.
Kombat 1. Press the button.
Yes, Mortal Kombat 1. All right, in the accessibility series, we're going to talk about fighting in this one. And this is going to be an interesting one for me because we're finally going to get into some of the gameplay.
Campaign. Story. Fight your way through a cinematic story. The button confirm. Left and right. Select campaign mode. Up and down. Change category. View button open combat card. Menu button open store.
All right, what we're going to do is we are going to go into the versus menu option, which allows us to fight a local opponent. So let me down arrow with my D-pad here.
Versus. Local. Fight a human or CPU opponent locally. The button confirm. Left and right. Select versus mode. Up and down. Change category. View button open combat card. Menu button open store.
All right, so there we go. We are going to select this option. This first video in this particular part of the series is going to be selecting our character. So we're going to go press A on local.
Retrieving in.
There we go.
Choose fighter. Player 1. Scorpion. The button select. Directional pad. Navigate. Y button change opponent type. Player 2. Press a button to join. X button random select. B button back.
Okay, so here we go. We've got our fighters, and we are going to let's see what happens here. It looks like I'm going to have to hit the Y button to set it to CPU opponent, I think. So let me press Y.
CPU opponent.
There we go. Okay, so there we go. that's what that meant. Okay, so we can either have human or CPU there. Now we need to select our own character. Now I knew when I first started playing this game, I knew nothing about the history or the various incarnations of Mortal Kombat itself, including the characters and what the factions and all the various things. And the first time I selected a character, I thought, oh, that sounds interesting, and I selected him and I played him for a while, and I looked it up on a wiki, and I realized I had selected General Shao, which was the biggest tyrant of the entire franchise, apparently. Sacrificer of souls and all kinds of glorious things. So, I wish there was a way in this game that, for example, we're on Scorpion now. I wish there was a way I could pull up a little mini bio of him in the Pantheon or whatever in the Mortal Kombat realm, where he stands in the is he an antagonist, a protagonist? What is he? I can look it up on a wiki, and I would advise you to do that if you really want to get into the whole MK1 feel. Look up these characters, see what they can do. Obviously, story mode will give you even a more indication, I'm sure. I haven't really done story mode yet, except the first scene. So, anyway, I wish there was a way to do that, but I can't find a means of doing that. So, let's see, we're on Scorpion. We can use our D-pad to go ahead and try to find something. We can go up, down, left, and right on the D-pad. It's kind of a free-flowing thing.
Player 1. Reptile. The button select. Directional pad. Navigate.
Reptile.
Y button change opponent type. X button random select. B button back.
See, that's cool. You could do a random selection if you wanted.
Player 1. Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Button select. Directional pad. Navigate.
Who do I want?
Y button. Player 1. Li Mai. The button select. Player 1. Kenshi. The button select. Player 1. Baraka. The Player 1. Press. The button select. Player 1. Omni-Man. The button select.
Omni-Man.
Directional pad. Navigate. Player 1. Katana. A button select. Directional pad.
I
Navigate.
guarantee
Y
you that
button
most of
change
these
opponent
names are
type.
probably
X
not
button random
pronounced
select.
correctly by
B
this
button back.
screen reader. That's what makes it hard, too. I have to OCR to see even how they're spelled.
Player 1. Mylene. A button select. Directional pad. Nav. Player 1. Tanya. A button select. Player 1. Rain. A button select. Directional pad. Nav. Player 1. Smoke. A button select. Player 1. Scorpion. A
Okay.
button select.
Where's Raiden?
Directional
I thought
pad.
I saw Raiden in
Navigate.
here.
Player 1. Liu Kang.
Ah,
A
here we
button
go. Okay.
select. Directional pad. Navigate. Y button change opponent type. Player 1. Johnny Cage. A button select. Player 1. Kung Lao. A button.
Well, there's a lot of
Player 1.
characters.
Ashra. A button. Player 1. Nightera. A button. Player 1. Havoc. Locked. Player 1. Shang Tsung. Locked. Directional pad.
Now, if you notice, it
Navigate.
says
Y
locked
button
on
change
these, some of
opponent
these.
type. X button random select. B button back.
And you can go ahead and you'll unlock them in story mode, I think, at different stages. You will unlock some of these characters that you can't play right now, currently.
Player 1. General Shao. A button select.
Ah, there's old General
Directional pad.
Shao.
Player
My
1.
good buddy.
Symbol. A button select. Player 1. Rico. A button.
Rico.
Player 1. Raiden. A
There's
button
Raiden.
select.
Now,
Directional pad. Navigate. Y button change opponent type.
all
X
right.
button random select. B button back.
So we're going to choose Raiden because he's the protector of Earth, and he's got some groovy thunder and lightning attacks and all kinds of greatness. So we're going to select him. Here we go. A button to select.
CPU opponent. Sub-Zero. A button select. Directional pad. Navigate. X button random select. B button back.
Oh, who do we want to face him, huh?
CPU opponent. Lee Mai. A button select. Directional pad.
All right, I'm just going to
Navigate.
pick somebody. I don't
X
even
button
care.
random select.
To me,
B button
it
back.
doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to select him. Okay, or her, or them, they, guys.
Choose Kameo. Player 1. Kano. A button select. Directional pad. Navigate. Random select.
And then
B button back.
now you can press. That was an interesting thing. It said, I don't think it said X button random select in that one.
Player 1. Sonya. A button select. Directional pad. Navigate. Random select. B button back.
Yeah, so it doesn't say X button random select on this screen, which is kind of interesting. Okay, we're choosing our cameo fighter, so we're just gonna choose Sonya. Like I said, I know nothing about any of these characters, so I'm mainly just picking one at random.
Sonya Blade.
Opponent. Sonya. A button select. Directional pad. Navigate.
Okay.
Random select. B button back.
So select one. I could make Sonya a for the opponent as well, I guess, if I wanted. Actually, I kind of thought the opponent would pick their own, like in an AI type thing. But okay, whatever.
CPU opponent. Shujinko. Locked.
Oh,
Directional
well.
pad. Navigate.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll give him a
Random
locked
select.
one. That'll be good.
B button back. CPU opponent. Motaro. Locked.
Oh, come on.
CPU opponent. Sector. A button select.
All right, sector.
Directional pad. Navigate.
Oh, he's got the eye
Random
laser.
select. B button back.
He's got the old eye laser, man. Okay, so we're gonna go A button to select the CPU cameo fighter.
Sector.
A button select. Left and right. Change.
Wait, what?
B button back.
What did he say? The announcer cut him off. What the hell?
Hard. A button.
Ah,
Medium.
okay.
A button select. Left and right. Change.
Now,
B button back.
we are going to do the easiest possible setting, just so that because this is a demonstration and a tutorial, and I want to demonstrate fighting, and I don't want it to go by in a blink of an eye. So we are going to select very easy.
Easy. A button select.
And
Left and right. Change. B button back.
as it says, select left and right to change. So we're going to do that.
Very easy.
Very
A
easy.
button select. left and
Okay.
right, change, B button back,
All right, I like very easy, so we're going to select that. We're going to go A button.
K action, sunset, A button select, directional pad, navigate,
Ah,
B button back,
now we can select the, I guess, the movie set or the set that, excuse me? That was weird. Wow, we've got interesting sounds coming out of that. Okay, so we can select a place of doing the battle. So I guess like the arena or what have you. So let's just select one of these. Kind of sound like I'm intruding on a very delicate moment over here.
Wuxi Academy, day, A button select, directional pad, navigate, B button back,
Okay, so these are Wuxia Academy.
Temple of Kataravala,
Wow.
movie set, A button select,
Ah.
directional pad, navigate, Wuxi Academy,
All right.
day, Harkatan Colony, day, A button select,
All right.
directional
I
pad,
don't even care. I'm
navigate,
just going to select
B
one of
button
these.
back,
I still don't quite know what the point of this is other than perhaps visual. Maybe, well, actually, maybe some of them have environmental obstacles or something. I don't know enough about this yet but I'm merely assuming. All right, we're going to leave this guy to his devices and move on and press the A button so that we can move on here.
Dark Cotton Colony.
I trust there are no grudges between us.
There won't be once I win this.
Round one, fight.
move list, A
Okay,
button confirm,
so
up and down, navigate,
all right, so we are in the fighting thing. We go by rounds, but before we do that, I want to spend a little bit of time in the next video talking finally about the moves list, which happens when you pause the game by pressing the menu button. And what we'll talk about, we'll navigate through the moves list so that you can hear it. And we will also talk about maybe coming up with some kind of a strategy while you're fighting so that you can hopefully win more fights than you lose when all of those things are coming at you, like the different audio cues and all that kind of stuff. So we still have some interesting things to tackle here, including our moves list in our pause menu. And we will look at that in the next video. So until then, Jeremy Hartley saying so long until we meet again.